Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, and we got something really friggin' cool today. Fallout China concept art. Oh, yeah, so, before we get into it though, this is not something that's in the works. In fact, this exists because, I've really wanted to see what Fallout would be like outside the US. Really wanted to see what Fallout China might be like. So, I teamed up with AI, and we've got a bunch of concept art for you. I mean, it's all over the place. We got a little bit of everything. So there really is something for everybody mixed in here. Or at least I hope so. I mean, this almost looks like it'd be maybe a poster or something. Now, the only downside we really have here is aspect ratio. I can't do much about that, but this photo I totally dig. It's almost like one of the buildings back there kind of has a power armor look to it. Definitely different. But we have a bunch of scenery, so I'm going to try to... We'll do a few more scenery, then we'll hop off, and we'll check out some other stuff, and then we'll touch back on scenery. Like that one. That one was awesome. I shared that previous one on Twitter a while back. So, if maybe you want sneak peeks at certain stuff, maybe follow me on Twitter at Decoys Dungeon, and maybe you'll get to check out some cool stuff before everybody else. Who knows? But I totally love how some of this concept art turned out. And it blows my mind. Like, how do we not have Fallout China? I mean, this should be a thing. Of course, we got a weird collection of vehicles right here. We got several different vehicles to check out. Almost like, it looks like a little bug there in the middle. I'm not sure about the scaling, because the person on the bottom looks freaking tiny compared to the vehicle, but it is what it is. This one, I really dig the vehicle on that one. Now back into a little bit more scenery. I think maybe we hop over to creatures after that. That ought to be a nice turn, but oh my gosh. You have to admit, this would be an amazing world to go explore. Alright, let's get over to creatures. Now, I don't have a whole lot of creatures, but what I do have is freaking interesting. I mean, these look gnarly. There's some weird stuff going on here and there. Like, that big dude right there looks like one heck of a fight, but my favorite was this one right here. I'm kind of imagining like a mutated ferret. It kind of gets more of a dragon look to it, which would be really appropriate. That'd be awesome. Now we'll touch back into a little bit more scenery. I don't want to hang out in scenery too long, but I just have so much of it that... I mean, it just looks so freaking cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm just some weirdo. Like, nobody wants Fallout China. You're just weird. Well, I accept being weird, and I still want Fallout China. Onto some more of a NPC type of stuff. This one, I'm guessing, you know, the robots and stuff would have a completely different look over there as opposed to on the US side. Of course, you'd still have some things with a semi-familiar look. But this right here, oh, it's ridiculous and amazing all at once. I feel like these would be insanely cool characters, and I want to know them so bad. And again, back to robots. Gosh, you can only imagine what a robot would look like. Now, the weapons, when we went after this one, it was really, really hit or miss as to how weapons came out. I think the closest thing that made sense was maybe a rocket launcher. I mean, that's about the only thing I can imagine. These are actually really freaking cool, though. And then, these would be more like mounted emplacements. They have more of an ornate feel. And also, noodles, alright? It would be a thing. I noodled you, alright? just now. But imagine a little fat sumo power armor mascot. Or pandas. Anybody ask for pandas? Yeah, I feel like a really good use for pandas would be some type of a mascot. Perhaps a military mascot, because this dude looks freaking cool. Alright, I don't give a crap what you say. He's freaking cool. Now back on to some of the scenery, because oh my gosh, just look at it. You can't tell me you don't want to go explore there. It looks awesome. There's just so much that could be done within the Fallout universe that just hasn't been taken advantage of. And I know right now at the time of posting this video, a lot of people off in 76 are super hype about going back to the pit. But I'm sorry, I feel like the bar should be much, much higher. Let's really get out there. I really would love to see a Fallout game set in China. That would be freaking awesome. But hey, I kind of want to keep this series going. And I want to make this a thing. So what I want is please hop down in the comments. Let me know what kind of Fallout you would love to see in another country. Perhaps Fallout Japan? I don't know. I mean, I will try to make it happen. Hop down in the comments. Let's make this a thing. Let's just go crazy and see what we can get. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.